Welcome back, folks. It was a short video last time, and I've done a little bit of grinding, as you may have noticed. We're now up to level 15 and 14. Claude's gone a little bit higher because Celine bit the dust on one of my barrels, so Claude got all the experience points to himself. So we've done a little bit of training in the woods, a bit of Arnian Predator, making bonfires, chucking handmade touches around, screaming, and we're ready to take on the bandits now. And also, in other news, we've got a new technique called Head Splitter, a technique in which you jump high into the air and come down and split the head of an enemy in two. Now, I've had a few goes at using this, but it doesn't seem to work that well at the moment. I don't know what actual damage it does because I've always missed. So he jumps high in the air and then lands down, and he seems to miss because the enemies tend to move. They don't stay rooted in one spot, so he's just missed with it really. But and I've gone back and stocked up on berries because we don't have a healer anymore in Reina, who's ran off with Diaz. But I noticed an interesting thing on this game is usually these kind of games, I think you get about 99 of each item. This game only seems to allow you to hold 20 of any item, which maybe explains the high amount of sort of useless items as some, they may seem, like the strawberry jam. I found out if you press square, it will tell you what the item does, which this restores 10% HP, whatever your HP is. And it's the same with the blueberries. They don't have a set amount that they restore, it's just a certain percentage, which is kind of, some of them it means they're kind of useful, I suppose, because the higher your total HP, they'll carry on being sort of relevant in the game, whereas with some other games, the potions and stuff, the earlier ones become pretty useless really. It becomes like a drop in the ocean to whatever HP you've got. We've got a few other things we've picked up along the way. We've got a few, this Orishalum, I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but we've got that, or Orichalum. That is worth quite a bit of money as well, actually, I think, if you want to sell it, but it is in some kind of metal, which I don't know if you can use it in metalworking. It doesn't seem to have worked. I've tried, because I tried and failed with gold while I was on a break, just to see if I could do out with it now that she's level 5, but it made useless items each time, so I'm going to level up a little bit more. Been lucky here. We've got almost through both of those screens without a random battle.
What?
Oh, and then we get a raided attack. Let's get that guy because he's looking the more dangerous. I also stocked up on a few blackberries for Celine. But as you see, Claude's a lot more effective now. We've done a little bit of grinding, and soon Celine will be a level up. I think it'll be the next battle, she will go up. So here we come to the mud. And it's quite a small swamp. You could probably jump over it. And there you go. Claude always has to have a helpful lady around there to help him remember things, like his own name. So you switch to the mud boots, which they are quite, like, they're even worse than the sandals when you look. They are weak. So basically, the little tip: walk over the mud, and then as soon as you can, you switch back to your iron greaves. And the first port of call is you do go straight along left, but if you go straight up, facing this way, you'll come to a chest, which is an amber robe, which is for, you guessed it, Celine. That gives her an added bit of protection. You think with being called amber, it'd give some sort of protection against fire, but no. It is just decorated with amber, pieces of amber, and that's all there is there. So you then go back to going left, and another random battle. But this time, if you notice, we're faring a lot better. But again, they've given us another raided attack. Luckily, the lizard men here aren't too much of a problem anymore. You just gotta look after Celine, make sure she doesn't take too many hits. Claude basically though can almost do this on his own. And I've read up a little bit on the game now. I didn't want to get too much prior knowledge about this game. I wanted to sort of learn as I go along. But I found out Celine, she's not the most useful character in the game. Somebody else told me that magic users aren't the most useful in the game, and most of the time you'll have to try and control them to make it a little bit easier later on. Or you've got to use the customize custom strategies, because you can switch off all of the spells or chosen spells so that they won't use them. It's basically with Celine, at the moment she just flings out Ray most of the time, which isn't too bad at the moment.
Here's the enemy.
Things will work out, I think. Air slash!
Energy arrow!
And we'll just pelt these guys.
Energy arrow!
And let her do her thing. And she does a decent bit of damage with the energy arrow.
Fireball!
Yeah!
Energy arrow!
And I think he's gonna bite the dust. Yep. So the bandits are a lot easier now.
You're too easy.
Unexpectedly weak.
And you get a good bit of fall from those guys as well. They get you 1,800 fall. No, it doesn't look hard to make fools of them. Just look at what they're wearing. Who knows? Let's carry on. So we come to this road here, and you just go right on here, and you collect the dummy doll. I think that's all that's there. That's a dead end. And the dummy doll, I think that's some kind of diversionary item. A magical image that confuses the enemy by reproducing itself, making it easier to attack the enemy. Yeah, so kind of like maybe Pokemon, where you had that kind of item, that kind of attack. I forgot what it was called now.
The enemy.
I have no choice.
Oh, this looks like we've got quite a few here.
Air slash.
Ray!
And she's doing Ray, which isn't the most powerful spell. Does get everybody, but
Ray!
we've got to attack. Hit the guys first that are gonna get to Celine. Oh, I just made the balls up for that one.
Fireball!
We're gonna have to put a MP back up before this
I'm glad we're okay.
fight we're gonna have. Okay, and so we're here. And a little thing you'll notice there's a little path here, and you take this down before you go onto the next battle. There's nothing there, there's just this little chest here, which gives you the flame blade, just like I said. And that saves you on a cool 4,800 or whatever it is. And look at that, puts it up a nice 60 on attack points. So now we're going to be a hell of a lot more effective. Plus, a lot of the enemies in this forest I think are weak to fire.
Here's the enemy.
Be careful.
Oh, this. Oh, maybe I should have saved it. Oh, and we'll escape that one. Sometimes if you get that load up, you're on a hiding to nothing, because there's 5 of them, and they'll all just cast Starlight one after the other. It does about 100 odd damage, so they'll quickly just drain your health bar. So we'll go ahead and replenish Celine's MP when I can find the blackberries. And we'll heal up a little bit. And use a strawberry jam. There, so we've healed up just a little bit, and we'll save it just to better be safe than sorry. And we'll carry on, and this means we need to put those boots on again. Not the most fashionable things in the world, but they get you across mud. So we're past that now. So again, get the iron greaves back on, which look like stockings. Go. Oh, in fact, put them back on, because you might as well collect this item first. And we got a little random battle.
The enemy.
Here's the enemy.
Maybe we could have done without.
Energy arrow.
Man, that was a hell of a hit. So now it's like almost 1 hit kills from Claude. And we got to level up. I'm saving the skill points now, because I found that might be a little tip for the game. And you get the mandrake, which is the poisonous plant. So it's something to do with poisoning the enemy. Put the iron greaves back on, and then proceed to walk up here. And here we've got a mysterious cloaked figure, and it's the Master of Heraldry. Oh, you come now. We've defeated most of the bandits. It seems like maybe Raina got there first. Okay. Okay. So we're right to be suspicious at first sight. You are the boss of a bandit. I'm liking that title. It's not the kind of title you'd like to have, really. Vermilion. I will never yield to you. I despise those who take advantage of people's feelings. Come on, Claude, you need to work on your
Here's
insults.
the enemy.
Things will work out. I think. Air slash!
Energy arrow.
Going straight for Celine, so we better jump in there. Sharpish.
Ha!
Distract him.
Energy arrow.
Ha!
And that's surprisingly how easy that boss was. The first time I played through this, I was really surprised at how easy you were. But once you've got that sword,
Did it.
the guy's a breeze. Push over, and funnily enough, to say that he's meant to be a magic user, he never actually uses magic once in a fight, no matter how long you leave it. He continues just to try and attack with his teeth, those big gnashes he had. And it looked pretty much like the first boss. So it's nice to see that they've got a lot of ideas for bosses in this game. And Celine's talking a lot of sense there. Because if her father has already fallen, there's nothing really they can do for him. Oh, now you remember who we are. Oh, isn't that sweet? They're both worried about each other. Well, it's not a sack of spuds on the floor, it's the latest boss. In fact, if you discount his leg, it looks like a gigantic beef leg joint. He was the boss of the bandits. Said she was going to come and rescue the children. Do you not remember? Really? Yep, we did. Yeah, we wouldn't mind whooping your ass. I bet follow himself, that guy. I think I'll enjoy bringing him down a peg or two. Yeah, he's kind of weird. Yeah, come on, what we're waiting for? Let's see if everyone's okay. dear. Yep. So here comes Raina, and we'll see if she's helped him. So Raina strikes again with the healing ability she's got. Could come in handy. Yep, he Scooby-Doo does. Oh wow. I feel honoured. Claude letting his feelings know a little bit there. Okay, so we had a little bit of an awkward romantic talk there. Yep, so Diaz has already done one. So there's a little bit of so we can't actually talk to her father, but she's grateful. So maybe that's improved relations between Raina and Celine now, after she's helped save her father. And all is well with the world again. Kids are skipping and singing with Super Mario music blocks above the head again. I wasn't scared at all. Okay, we believe you. So there we go. We've saved the kiddies and done ourselves another good deed in this game. I think I'll wrap this video up now, and next time we'll stock up, get the party back together, and we'll head off on the next leg of our Star Ocean journey. Thanks for joining me again, and I'll see you next time.